Hey Diecast fans, I am in Hamad International Airport in Doha and I'm doing some diecast hunting. So come along with me and let's see what we can find. Now, when I say this airport is incredible, I mean it is incredible and huge. And this tram goes between terminals. You don't even leave the entire terminal. And that brings me to the whole second half, or the whole other half of the airport, which is this beautiful orchard. This is non-stop, gorgeous, manicured orchard, and you can of course walk down through there and relax. This airport is also really good for full-scale diecast spotting. Like this beautiful Mercedes, and behind it sits this gorgeous McLaren. And indeed, the car spotting full-scale diecast continues. Aston Martin DBX, of course. And there's a beautiful maroon Maserati next to it. Okay, so my first stop is Hamleys, which is a London toy store. And man, they have some good stuff in there, especially if you like Lego. Check out this beautiful Ferrari Lego, man. All right, but let me not get distracted. Let's go hunt for diecast. All right, my first stop is Hamleys, and they have quite a few to choose from here. I have my eye on these majorettes. Pretty cool stuff. Let's have a look. You know, we don't see a lot of majorette in the US, but they have this really cool Porsche edition and this Rescue World edition. And on top of that, you have a lot of 124, a couple of 143, and tons of those beautiful Barago F1s. Let's have a closer look. All right, there are quite a few of these unusual Hot Wheels. And again, I have to go all the way overseas to buy muscle cars, but look at these Stars and Stripes editions. Go grab a few of those. Another cool display here. Let me show you this other one. Quite a few sets as well, and that's hard to find F1 one. I think I might have to grab that. It's got a whimsical sculpture here. Mr. Giraffe. And you have... That is so funny. Okay, so obviously I was getting distracted in the airport. There are so many cool things to see there. But what did I go with in the end? Well, my favorite find was a beautiful diecast airplane, and I've had my eye on this one for a while because I'd been through the airport several times in the past few years. But look at this gorgeous 787 Dreamliner, Boeing Dreamliner, and I actually flew this particular plane as part of this trip. And it's made of metal, the body is metal, wings are plastic, but the detail on it is stunning. It is stunning, and it comes in this beautiful steel base with a steel support, and I just love it. It blew me away with its detail. And the manufacturer, it doesn't say, it just says Qatar Airlines, so I need to know. I will try to research who actually made it, but it is gorgeous. Of all the plane models I have, this is definitely the one that I think is the best detailed. They even got that beautiful curvature of those carbon wings. Just gorgeous. So this is one of my favorites. 787 Dreamliner, Qatar Airways, my favorite airline. All right, what else? I got the Barago F1 2024 Miami Grand Prix McLaren. And again, this is the lower end Barago models. These are kind of like the toy-like ones. But I still thought it looked really sharp. And so I might take this one to meets to perhaps swap out and, you know, let people enjoy for those who really like it. Something that the kids may like. Of course, I went with the, speaking of F1, I went with the F1 set here. Includes 5 teams. I've not been able to find that in the States. So I went ahead and picked that one up, and it's been on my list for a while. I definitely want the Stars and Stripes package. Here is the Corvette. Really nice one. And then the Copa Camaro, 2013 Copa Camaro, which is this one. I always have to go overseas to get Camaros. Why is that? So that was kind of funny, being in the Middle East and finding my beautiful Camaro there. But my favorite find, besides the airplane, was these beautiful majorettes. Majorette is a French company. They manufacture their diecast in Thailand. And this beautiful set of Rescue World emergency vehicles, which includes the Aston Martin, Lamborghini, Volvo, Alpine, and the Kia Stinger in all sorts of different liveries. And I just thought it was really clever and nicely detailed. I'm a sucker for emergency vehicles. So that was my number one favorite find. That's going in my personal collection. So there you have it. Diecast hunting in Hamad International Airport in Doha, Qatar. Hope you enjoyed that. And thanks for watching.